tell you something? That sometimes people will literally sit there and test you just to see what you will put up with in the long run. I want to say it again. People will test you to see what you will put up with in the long run. See, I want you to understand that it is important to really take your time when you're getting to know people just to see who they are, where they came from, the way that they think, the core values that people have. Because a lot of times when you're dealing with folks, people put their best foot forward, but after a while, what will happen is the real person will emerge and you'll be able to see who people really are. And when it comes to people that are deceitful and people that are narcissistic and toxic, they most definitely have mastered the ability to mirror everything about you. If it's something that you're into, if it's the way that you think, the way that you praise, the way that you live your life, the things that are of value to you, it's ironic that effortlessly they tend to kind of slip into the same thing. But after a while, the mask will indeed fall off. Because I want you to understand something, that when it comes to certain demonic spirits, they really are attracted to certain spirits. A person that has a big heart, a person that's very compassionate, a person that has empathy, all of these pure good things that good people have, Satan is very attracted to that because he doesn't have that. And a lot of times earlier in relationships, or maybe even a few months into them, you will begin to see things happen. The tests will begin to occur. Arguments will begin to kind of break out. People will begin to see exactly how far they can go. Like if you tell somebody that you don't believe in sex before marriage, then that spirit will test you to see if you're in fact for real. Because the ultimate goal for the devil is to get a hold of somebody that haven't been involved in any type of sexual interactions, to be with somebody that he can sincerely get to fall off of that commitment to God. It's so enticing for that serpent to really test a person, to push boundaries, to see how far they can go with you. I want you to understand something, that people that have that spirit inside of them, they love to push boundaries. I want you to know that that spirit right there cannot stand a boundary. And when you give them a boundary, it's like all out World War III if you give a boundary to a toxic person. See, toxic people don't care about anything but themselves. It's some people that we have encountered today that don't care about anyone but themselves. It's all about what they want to do, how they want to live, and their whole agenda. And the first time you tell a person no, or you set a boundary, or you say, you know what, I'm not doing that, I'm not having sex with you, then all of a sudden things began to change. Insults began to emerge, name calling, and just doing things to break your heart into pieces will occur when you set a boundary on somebody. When you set a boundary and you stick to that boundary, that really throws them off. Because then they'll try to go around and try to find other ways that they can get you involved in either an argument. They'll begin with accusations, just anything to get you just off of your stable place. People will test you to see exactly how far they can go with you. People will test you when it comes to your boundaries. They will test you to see if you will spend money on them. They will test you to see if you will catch that bill for them. They will test you to see if they can just kiss you on your neck. They will test you to see if you will accept them touching on you. They will test you just to see how far they can go so they can ultimately take you down. Because I want you to understand this today. The devil don't care care nothing about you. And he doggone don't care anything about me. The only thing that the devil cares about is getting you outside of the will of God. If he can somehow finagle his way into your life and perform, and that's all it is, it's an act. If he can somehow get into your world and get you to just creep outside of the will of God and begin to do the things that you said that you would never do, not only would that devil use you up and not have respect for you, but in the end, you will pay for that right there. All they want to do is see how far they can go with you. And until the next video, guys, peace, because I still be believing in you. Bye now.